Hello. I know it's probably lagging.
Live action.
Marco.
Polo. Wait, does that count if we're right next to one another?
I was Marco Poloning for them.
Oh.
See, can you hear me? Marco.
It's not showing anybody in yet, so.
No?
We must, I don't know. I try to time this just right every time, and
Yeah. Well,
it says.
hey, bleh. Words are hard. Words are hard. Mr. Leonard Mountain Homestead.
Chris.
Yay. Oh, there's Sister Bert. Nice.
And we did see that I don't know, Jeannie Lipsky won't be in. She's
Aw.
watching a quilting live.
Nice.
They
Nice.
go on Tuesday and Saturday nights.
Sweetness. Hello,
So,
everybody. We
hey,
don't know whether
everybody.
we don't know if you heard our little Marco Polo back and forth or whether we had to wait until y'all popped into the room. I don't know. But yeah. So welcome, welcome, welcome.
So glad to have everybody in here already. Y'all are starting to flood in, and I'm just happy it's Thursday.
I'm glad I got my shower in and got myself around and was able to sit down in time.
Yeah. Hopefully a lot of y'all are seeing all the blue hearts. That's awesome. And
Yay.
Hopefully you're coming over from Gillum Farms. I know we were just watching Johnny and Christine over there while I was trying to set up, and she was getting ready because it was a mad dash to get in the house.
Yep.
Get ready.
There's Daryl over it. Not your daddy. Boom, chicka, wow, wow.
And
woo-hoo.
So yeah, it's been a week.
Yeah, it's been a great week. But we want to welcome everybody in tonight. If you're new here or you're fairly new, you know that we typically don't have time to do full roll call. So what we do is we love to have everybody throw up blue hearts or pink hands in the chat. That way everybody can see who all's here and we can do one big shout out and appreciate all of y'all at the same time. So give us those blue hearts, give us those pink hands. And yeah, awesome, awesome. And yeah, I didn't realize, well, I don't think either of us realized how late it was getting because we were milling some wood. Yeah. It was so much fun. I love milling the wood. What? Lewis Acre Farms. Ooh, plant some seeds. I tell you what, we spent the first half of the day in the greenhouse moving tubs up, guys. It's getting close. I had him bring me up. What'd you bring me up? 12 lick tubs today?
I think that's what I brought. I don't know. I just 3 at a time loaded them in the bucket and brought them around. So
in fact, well, because my seedlings have done so well, I need to up pot. And so I'm having to add a whole nother row of lick tubs in the greenhouse because with that last freeze we had the other day, I am just not sure I want to trust anything to outside because I did actually lose the sprouts on my grape bushes, vines, whatever they're called. But yeah, lost those. I'm hoping that, I don't know if you all know, if a frost gets them to begin with, do they rebound? I've never honestly grown grapes, so I have no idea. If you know, put it in the comments so that I can figure it out.
I mean, if not, that's 2 years in a row you bought grapes and they didn't make it.
Yeah, there's that. That's all right. You win some, you lose some, right, y'all? Can't be a master gardener at everything. Well, I ain't a master gardener at anything, so I do okay. That's about it. Hello, Paul. How you doing? Gillum sent me. You knew we were on. Thank you, Gillums. But yeah, nice. Absolutely.
Yeah, beautiful day in Colorado. I tell you, it was a beautiful day here. A little bit of a nip, like to where I kept my hoodie on, but I almost took it off a couple different times, and then we would stop for a minute, and I'm like, all right, no, I'm glad it's on.
Yeah, I kept a lightweight hoodie on pretty much all day, even inside of the greenhouse. Hello, Miss Donna. How are you? I miss you, girlfriend. Absolutely. Oh, there's Building with Keith and Mickey. Howdy, howdy. Yeah, there's Lauren and Joel making it home. Judy Herman.
So says I don't know where to get the blue hearts or pink hands, not in my emojis. So blue hearts, Sometimes you have to go where it says the emojis, and then it'll say like search emoji, and you have to find it. And then once you start using it, it'll stay up there. But
Well, speaking of
every device is
emojis,
different.
if any of the members haven't looked yet, I actually added some new emojis. I added a goat because, got to have a goat. I added Maya. You guys have to look at that. Added Maya. We added a beer stein. We added overalls. I mean, come on, that's Jason. So we added some overalls. We added a chicken, a squirrel. Oh, and a tie-dye logo, which I'm trialing for when we
You
get the
mentioned
merch going.
squirrel and had a squirrel moment. You're
I
like,
did.
what?
And then, of course, I added Bigfoot. So if you remember, throw out some of those new emojis because I want to see what they look like.
Oh, right here's.
Oh, nice. Thank you, Susie. She's got them all out there.
Yeah,
I love
they
the
won't.
tie-dye
I don't think
one.
they translate through. So Derek Fowler sent this amazing hat. Said you'll have one soon.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't know. StreamYard doesn't like to transfer
Oh,
over.
I can see them. Darn. I got my phone right here. Look at
Don't worry, it's our first time going live. We've never done this before.
Oh, look, Eva Wilson, she threw up tons of overalls. Aren't those cute, you guys? Those were so fun. And then I did add an emoji of me. I didn't have time to get Jason's emoji, but I created a little me or emoji person for me. I don't know if you're able to see it or not. I don't see it in there. Oh, Maya shows up pretty good though.
Yeah, well, and it's, I don't know, looking at the computer, it's kind of, they're looking better, but.
And the goat one, oh, my little emoji does show up. It's cute. I got a little tie-dye shirt on. I got my 1089 FF blue bandana, and of course earrings and my lipstick. It's a pretty accurate little emoji thing. Are you able to pull up pictures? It's in the downloads. Can you do that? Are you able to?
Just answer that question.
Oh, just wanted to ask if y'all have winter against
water.
Oh, water again. Yes, we do. We do. It cost enough in a leg. There goes the barn fund, y'all. Yeah, but it's water. And pretty much, if you haven't seen the video, we ended up calling in the big dogs. It'll be the second emoji because I made a bigger one. I resized it. I forgot I added wine. And that one, yeah. It's a little bigger. Not as pixelated. Ain't it cute? You like it, baby?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But we ended up calling in the well people because our well, there was 420 foot of pipe. And then he said there was 440 on the depth of the well. So, all right, you gonna throw it out? Isn't that cute? I mean, my arms are a little bigger than that, but there was no option to increase the arm size for Big Booty Judy. But yeah, isn't that cute? I love it. Now he just needs to make his. But I thought it was pretty close. It's just hard to see when it's really dinky winky. But
yeah.
So enjoy those new emojis. There's going to be more that we're going to add. Oh, Benet is in here. So Benet, I am warming it up, sweetheart. Benet is one of my friends from high school. We were cheerleaders together, and she and her husband are going to be here in less than 2 weeks, and they're going to spend some time on the ridge. And we are just so ecstatic and so excited. I just can't wait. So yay. That'll be a lot of fun. Well, there's our daughter, Gabby. Hello from work once again. I know.
Okay,
always from
so
work.
Arlene Leslie says they'll come back out. A freeze will nip the buds, but they come back.
Okay, good. Then maybe I will have my grapes this year, and maybe, just maybe, I'll be making my own wine. I know Lauren and I were talking about making our own wine. I love the little tie-dye. So the tie-dye one, it's kind of hard to see, but I do want to do, and I've checked out this one tie-dye company for the inks and stuff. and working out a collaboration for the products because I want to do a limited edition tie-dyed White Rock sweatshirt or t-shirt, sweatshirts, and all that when we get the merch up and running. So I just was trialing out what our because we have our main logo, but then we also have a logo that you can put on any color that's kind of black and white. And so I trialed it on the tie dye, and I know it's probably way too small to see, but it is really cool. So I'm really excited about that as well. Yay! Found the blue hearts.
Wow, I popped this up with Lori Larkin. I'm about 57 on Monday. Today it's 18. I actually was up pretty late last night talking to one of my older cousins, and he lives in
He doesn't get any cold snacks tonight, y'all.
northern Michigan, and they were out in t-shirts on Monday cutting wood, and then when I was talking to him last night, he had 3 inches of snow on the ground.
Hmm.
I was like, yeah, no thanks.
Yeah, so he went through his supply of cold snacks, so he doesn't get to have a cold snack tonight.
I got cold water.
I went to bed early last night because I was up since 3:30 in the morning. And yeah, so it was peace out homie at like 7:30. 7:30 for sure. Hey there, Gary and Mary. What's up? Absolutely. There's Miss Rebel at heart. Kelly, how you doing? A glass of wine and an army. Did I not have a glass of wine? Yeah, there's a wine glass in there.
There is.
But you're right. I need to do a tank.
Yeah.
But Marines don't have tanks anymore.
But they had them. We can still put.
We can put. Okay.
They were the same tanks. It's just painted different.
Good idea. So that brings me to my next question, y'all. What other emojis do you guys want to see? Because I have fun with them. I can make up whatever you want. I was just trying to like stick with the ones that I was gonna do a whip, but y'all don't want to know what the clips popped up for that. We're just gonna leave that alone. Carolyn Miller. Oh, that's super cool. Goats for Tara and hearts for the homestead. That's great. That's awesome. And yeah, wait. Tara still thinks she saw Bigfoot and has not yet realized Jason was still working outside. That is true. That is true. No, I haven't. I've actually gotten a little bit more not skittish over the night sounds that I hear in the middle of the night when I'm up. But I tell you what, those times I did get skittish, there was reason for it. I'm telling you, Sasquatch was out there. He's probably laughing at me.
Well, I was laughing in here actually.
Yes. And so what else did we do this week, baby? Do you even remember?
No. What I do? I got the well house back together because, as y'all seen in the video, that was super fun. I really didn't give it any thought when I bought the bigger tank of, hey, will it fit through the door or not? And you've seen it didn't, which is story of our life around here. Because if you remember with the tiny house, we had this awesome door she redid, changed a couple panes of glass on it, did all this stuff. We installed it and realized it was too small to bring anything in.
Yeah, yeah.
So.
Yeah, it's kind of hello there, Liam. Yeah, it's just kind of. Wait, I think I may be here on the wrong channel. Be right back, YouTube, please. I've done that when I've been logged into the coffee chat channel, and yeah, yep, absolutely, I've done that.
Yeah, and I had realized too, and we should have highlighted it in the video, that when y'all seen us, like obviously it's the very first part of the video, but then later on I'm down in the hole and I'd cut the pipe and hammered it in, and then they almost dropped everything. That is not the way to do that. There's a fitting on top that you just pull it out. Like, but hey, when you don't know what you're doing and you just act like it on YouTube, you get those situations. So
yeah, and I'm super proud of him for taking it as far as he did, and for taking it as far as he could, like physically could. So hey Moses. And there's just certain times when our skill set just doesn't fit the size and the scope of the project. And we gave it our best shot. He gave it his best shot. And we just needed to call in somebody to. I mean, the pocketbook didn't like it, but that's just the
Well,
way it
but now
goes.
it's yeah, and it's one of those things that it was still cheaper to have like basically replace everything there than
Pretty
it
much all
was
brand new, yeah.
for them if we wouldn't have had a well. And because I'd asked him while he was here, I'm like, hey, if you would have had to come out and drill this well, I was kind of hoping that maybe it was his company that did the original well, but it wasn't. And yeah, it was gonna be several $1,000s
Wasn't it like
more.
$16 a foot just for the drilling?
I don't remember.
I'm pretty sure he said
It
$16 a
was gonna
foot.
be to drill a well that deep in our area, like here. He said it was
Whew.
probably gonna be around $8,000
Yeah,
just to
because I
drill
got
it.
$7,000 in just drilling
Yeah.
fees. But I mean, it is part of it. So we have water, and he actually got my little RV softener hooked up, and actually, it's doing a really good job. So good of a job, y'all, that I overblew my washer because when you have softer water, you don't need to use as much soap. And I really didn't think, and I don't use a lot of soap to begin with, but yeah, suds were boiled just right out of the dispenser. Yeah, so I had to rewash that load because you knew that wasn't very rinsed. Yes. Goat days, hello, hello. All of them. Yes, Carolyn, you made it to the live. Absolutely. You didn't call this one guy. Oh. You know what? We were in that moment where we took the first suggestion, which was from Bob and Donna T, and he made the call.
I had to look. Johnny said it was dripping. I'm like, oh, did I look?
What's
But
tripping?
the faucet. I think he just wanted me to turn around, so I did.
Nailed it. And we didn't look outside, or we didn't look inside the community of the family. We'd already gone. We were on what, day 5 with jugs of water, and yeah,
Yeah, because
something
it
like
went
that.
out. Well, it went out on a Monday, and I think he
Mm.
come out what, Friday?
Yeah, I want to say it was like day
That
4 or
Friday.
5.
Yeah.
And I mean, we had the camp showers. It's just not the same. But we did it. We're not above it. And one thing I did not get on camera that I need to go out and do is we ended up getting the rainwater catchment system completed on the goat mansion. And so we were actually able to collect 75, was it 75 gallons?
Yes.
75 gallons of water into the IBC tote just from the goat mansion and one rainstorm. So we are really excited about that because we'll be hooking a hose to that IBC tote so that as we kind of merge the homestead, because that's the other thing we did this week, y'all. Jason and I have been really working hard on placement and location of things here on the homestead. We put everything in to this point in a very we need to get it done type mentality. And then now that we've got it all in, we are sitting back on, okay, moving forward, is this location still good for this? Is this location still good for that? Where do we want this? Where do we want that? That. So we did a lot of walking around, a lot of driving around on the side by side, and I think we have a plan. Because plans can change, but we think we have a good plan. Absolutely. Hello there. Ah, I'm working on getting the goats to trust me enough so I can milk them. Us kids.
I don't know. She's been
Is she
have Jenna.
have just yeah, she probably would. I
It
mean,
actually, and I'd seen Paul Honeyman. It actually is a self-imposed limit. It like she laughs and giggles because she's like, you can't have, but uh, yeah, I impose myself to have a limit of my intake. So
and he was on the phone till I don't know.
it was late. I hadn't talked to him, and it was such a great conversation. But I haven't talked to him in probably a year or more. And just with our lives being so busy, and he's had a lot going on up there. Like obviously we see it through like Facebook and I think he
He
actually watches
texting and
some of
stuff. Yeah.
our YouTube stuff. So it's pretty awesome. But he's a Marine also, and I know some of y'all have been over there, and we appreciate it over on the Sergeant's Talk TV that Big Mike and I had started up. And on the first video, I was talking about how like my uncle, but at the same time, this same cousin, him and my uncle were in at the same time. They were both Marines, and they were definitely a major influence of me joining.
It was a long overdue conversation, so I was already just whooped to beat, and so I was like, baby, enjoy your conversation. I am gonna go to bed. And I did. Like, I don't even remember what I put on the television. I was out. I was out. And I actually slept till like, I don't know, what time did I get up this morning? What did I say, 6?
I don't know. It's always before me.
I think I actually slept till 6. So that's really good for me, but I was super tired.
Oh, there's one.
Oh, thank you. I am wearing the 10 Killer shirt. Mine, he bought me the black one, but yeah, so if you guys haven't got your 10 Killer shirts yet, this is what they look like. I love it. I love it because the blue, even though it's not 1089 FF blue, it's a real close version. It's really, really close.
Maybe that's what Gabby was talking about, because she kept saying crayons and overalls for an emoji.
Oh,
but I didn't realize it was for an emoji. So
like the Brady Bunch.
Yeah.
I could do that.
Maybe that's where she was going. Maybe when I get down to those comments, I'll see. But
why are you far behind? You're always behind. He's got a nice behind, but he's always behind. That's all good.
Cold Iowa. That's what they're saying.
Iowa. Brr. Hello, Deborah. How are ya? Oh, thank you, Thomas. Actually, that is part of why the YouTube studio is going up. I will be pressing our own merch. I've got 3 different companies that I'm trialing for the DFT transfers, whether I want sublimation, whether our logo would be better for. I'm trying to get it to where we can get our full logo, full graphics, but it doesn't feel like plastic. So I will be trialing a lot. And then as I'm trialing everything, we're going to start giving away those trials. So rather than, I'm clearly not going to sell all my trials, but who says I can't just give it away to all you guys that are in here in the lives? So that's kind of the plan. And as soon as we get the YouTube studio up, we have a trailer load full of shirts and sweatshirts and my press. And yeah, it's good. Yeah. I'm so ready. I am so ready. We're so far behind. We need to get it done.
Peaches.
I love you, Peaches.
Thank you, Kathy Anderson. Absolutely.
If y'all thank you. Yeah, don't forget your thumbs up. Yep. And but if they do just the transfers,
awesome.
Then yes.
Congrats, Sammy and David. Woo. That's awesome.
Welcome to the 1000 Club monetization. Absolutely. That's really awesome. So proud of you guys. Absolutely.
Nice. Steve Marker from the UK.
Hello. Welcome in. Welcome in. So the other thing that, because when we decided to go ahead and do the royalty version of the membership, we want to also do, thank you, Rainy Ridge. Jimmy's, all those little horn honks in the video.
That was funny. Welcome, Rainy Ridge. Appreciate you.
So Saturday, we are going to do our first members only live. And we're still going to make it public after the fact, but we have to provide stuff for the members only. And so the members only live, we were thinking at either 3 or 6. So if you're a member, throw it in the chat which time you think you would like it better, 3 or 6 on Saturday. And we'll do a members only chat. You guys can ask questions. It'll be a much smaller group of people. And that way our members do get a benefit, but no one's going to miss anything because that will go live after the chat. What's that, Robert? Hi, Robert.
Mm-hmm.
I was talking when you clicked through. But yeah, so let us know. What do you think? 3 or 6? Because it'll probably be one of those times. Absolutely.
Yeah, so vineyard chicks. Yeah, we actually, and we've said it a couple times, I'm shocked it's the over year we've used that well because it's original. And when they pulled the well pump, that pump was from like 2004. So if I can get at least 20 years out of this next one, I'll be okay with that. And yeah, 300.
Oh, that hurt. Charles. Oh, you see, that's all right. It's okay, buddy. It's okay.
I was shocked at how
he just wants
deep.
To say hi.
I figured our well was deep. I just didn't know how deep. So
a nugget emoji. Okay, I can do that. Apparently, Charles thinks he needs his own emoji too. I need to cut his nails. He's got some massive claws. Yep. Hi, Scotty Dahadi. Yeah. On that, yes, Jan, very much so. So tomorrow, I'm not sure what all we're going to do tomorrow. We may have some guests here on the homestead. I don't want to give it away, not because I don't want to spill the beans, just because we haven't finalized those plans yet. So I need to make sure.
I know you were talking about this earlier, Gary. No, I'm Jason. This is Tara. He'd been seeing a lot of comments about it, Gary, and it was confusing him.
Yeah. So there will be something going on tomorrow. We have so many projects. And the other thing, it's not even in the video yet, y'all. So I'm going to spill the beans here. Is we got our chicks, our meat birds, and our new Isa birds. And so they're hanging out in the Mini Cooper right now, doing extremely well. We have 37 meat birds and 10 more Isas. So we'll be working on getting those brought up. So one of the projects that we're going to be working on this week, possibly tomorrow, is Maya's thirsty. Is a run for the meat birds. I'm pretty sure I want to go off of the design that I had at my Ohio homestead. It worked really, really well. Ow, babe, he's really clawing into me. Oh, that hurt. Yep. So I don't think I want to change that much. If I do change it
you're not late, Julie.
It'll be a walk-in. That would be the only thing. But the design that I used was just basically a 4x8 rectangle that was only like 24 inches high, and half of it was covered in metal, and it was on wheels. And I had a furniture mover and I would just move it right along every single day. And we think we have the run area worked, and we're going to be having some meat birds growing out in that, I think. And then the Isas, they're going to stay in the Mini Cooper. And because that sits right next to the main coop, and that way they can get to know the other chickens before we actually merge them into the flock. So we have that. Hi, Debbie.
What?
Hi. Yes. I need to be more confident. I've noticed like the last couple of times I've gone in there, I've been trying to be more alpha when it comes to Ellie Mae. Ellie Mae, those horns scare me. I'm not gonna lie, and I definitely have to. I'm working at being a little bit more assertive and alpha when it comes that she's not the ruler, I'm the ruler. And we are definitely working on those relationships because it's really Ellie Mae. Ellie Mae sets the tone for the whole group because she's just a bully, but she's also the oldest one and she's never been milked. So I definitely want to keep working with her. I think I can get her because she actually was letting me, how do you say, like, mess with her?
Her teats. That's what they are.
She did actually, let me for a hot minute mess with them a little bit. She didn't love it, but she didn't like come at me or anything. So it's, I guess, just part of it. And taking over goats that you didn't raise yourself. So
You have a question.
I have a question. How many goats did you get? So we had three adults, ladies, and we were told all three are pregnant. The day before we brought them here to the ridge, two of them gave birth. So that's who gave us Waylon, Willie, and Emmy Lou, named by our members. And two are bucks, one is a doe. Dandy Lou, she is supposed to still be pregnant. I don't think she is, y'all. I mean, and she was full time exposed to a buck. So I don't know. I mean, Jamie, I need to just call you and maybe FaceTime you and have you look at her, because I think we're coming up on week 3 that we've had them, if not more. I think I'll have to look at the dates, but she's not. I don't know. I don't know enough about goats.
No such thing, Gabby. Watch your mouth.
So either she's gonna give a baby goat or she's not. She is. I don't know what we'll do with Dandy. We may not keep Dandy because Dandy is one I've never even touched her. That tells you how antisocial this particular goat is. She won't let you get anywhere close to her. And so I don't know whether to go in with a light. I don't know what to do with that.
Gabby wants to know, didn't we just check the P.O. box yesterday?
Yesterday we did. Yeah.
Okay.
Did you send something P.O. box?
And...
will you be shipping to Scotland? I don't know. That's a very good question. I need to look into all that stuff. Absolutely. I would love to ship to Scotland. I would love to visit Scotland. Should I mention I'm part of Clan Campbell? Yeah. So very, very Scottish, 76% Scottish. Tara, your logos are matching tonight. Nice. Nice. That's the whole plan. The whole plan.
You might need to reset, Nanny Tam, or hit like reset or something. Just listening on my phone, watching on TV, not sync, so like watching Japanese English dubbed.
That actually happened when we were over at Come On Mountain, over at David's. It's like the first half of our live was spot on, and then the last half of it was as you're describing. Are you the only ones, or is it all doing that?
It's the only one I've seen talk about it, but yeah, they're up in
Michigan. Whoo! No thanks. That's why we left. So then we also have baby bunnies due again this week. Chrissy, if she took, should be giving birth this week. Janet's bunnies, there are 2 that are so beautiful that if they're females, we're keeping them for females and we will name them. Plus, we're getting ready to dispatch the other 8 bunnies, and it's just been a incredibly busy week as we're planning and getting everything done.
I'm behind. Everyone's putting numbers for the goats, and I'm like,
Oh, did I not finish that answer? Did I? It would be.
You did. We had 3 adults, and then we have 3
littles. So we have 6. Oh, we got a super chat up there. Did you see that yet, baby?
Getting there.
Aw, Petra's Embroidery Creation. Thank you so much. If you guys haven't checked her out, go check her out. We appreciate you so much.
Oh, David Moffat. Plus, I'd seen your comment, David. You see, I popped it up there about if we need help with the screen print stuff. And
thank you very much. So I might do that. My cousin does it too, so she's been a huge help as well.
Oh, Rainy Rich.
Oh, Rainy, you guys are like the first ones that have something deeper than ours. So wow, for sure. That's crazy. 500 feet. Whew. I don't know. I mean, when we first decided to move to Arkansas, I was fully prepared 100% to be completely off grid and completely off of well issues, or, we were going to do rainwater catchment. Completely prepared for that and kind of looking forward to it. And of course, when we found this land and we knew it had a well on it, even though we didn't know if it worked. And yeah, it's been a blessing to have, for sure. especially with, you know, 2 of our 7 kids moving down here to have that extra water. So it's been nice. I know, almost night, Irene. Isn't that crazy? Don't milk the rams. Somebody did try to tell me that in a comment that, you know, you can milk the boy goats too. And I'm like, all right, come on, y'all. I'm a nurse. I know basic biology. I seriously don't think that you can
We
milk
might
a
just have
goat.
to make a road trip, and because yeah, I've been seeing their videos popping up, and yeah,
Yep.
they got a little more than 3 little goats on their
Well,
homestead.
actually, I do want a buck, but just not our bucks because I want to be able to keep my girls in milk. And I know that I have to keep them separated from the girls. So, yeah, we just need to spend a day together and we just need to make it happen. Plain and simple. That's what we need to do. Aw, thank you, Greg and Gina. Are the forks working for this song? Oh, so that's coming up in an upcoming video because we decided to switch places, y'all. I'm running the tractor. And before you like go, oh my gosh, yes, I can run a bobcat, I can run a forklift, I can run a tractor. And so it is working out way better because he's a lot more agile than I am. And I can maneuver the tractor. And so, yeah, all day long, I was running the tractor on the sawmill. So it worked out great. Absolutely. I wasn't gonna spill the beans on that, but y'all get it. Y'all get it before the video. Yes. I was gonna use Pegasus somewhere somehow as soon as I can. What's Pegasus? I thought they were asked. I saw the word pig. I was like, oh, not yet, not yet, but they're coming. The piggies are coming soon.
I'm looking at something.
You're always looking at something.
I'm just trying to see what's going on in chat.
Oh,
I think somebody
gotcha.
hit a button they shouldn't have.
Uh-oh. I saw Peaceful Dead. What's Tilted K doing? Is that Eric?
Yeah, I don't know what's good.
Oh, click on one.
I did. She was just.
Oh.
But I can't do anything.
Oh. Yeah. But other than that, what else do we got going on this week? So we did go over and help Eric last weekend, Eric and Missy, and their video came out for that on Tuesday. I believe ours for that will come out Saturday. I believe we're going to do a community works video in our community works playlist and showcase what we did over there as well as what we're going to be doing tomorrow. Whatever we can get done tomorrow. Hey there, Ken. How you doing? Absolutely. And Dale is there. I was watching someone else. Yes, it's always gooder on the ridge, right, y'all? Absolutely.
Hi, Des.
Hi, Des.
I'm not sure what was going on down there. Hopefully they fixed it.
Yeah, hopefully they did too. Not really sure. And I guess
yes. Dale is pretty sick right now. You know, they've been
hit so hard this year.
I think grandbabies and then between them being sick back and forth. So that'll bring me to our Homestead Hangout lineup, guys. Is you should have started an hour before over at Gillum's with Johnny and Christine at Gillum Farms. If you didn't, start going over there, hang out with them for an hour, then come in and hang out with us. And then from us, it's going to go to Ginger at Not For Nothing Homestead with whatever guest shows up, because every time I say who it's going to be, I'm always wrong. So it's just a guest. And then normally right after them at 8 o'clock would be Dale and Lisa at 9 Acre Family Farms. But because Dale is not feeling well, y'all, they're not going to be going live tonight. Yeah. So,
so just keep him in your prayers for sure. So Sheila says, sorry, I don't watch much of your channel. Well, we hope you decide to start watching a little bit more. We're just two goofy people that record everything that we do, and we put it out there for y'all to laugh with us about it. But I was looking through my comments. Okay. I was trying to get to Derek's last message because it's so funny and it gives me an idea. So I don't know. Crickets have male goats they want gone. Okay, so we may have to.
You want who's?
Derek. So I'll just read it because I don't know where you're at with that, and I don't want you to miss too many. So Derek Fowler says this segment is brought to you by White Rock Homestead, Bigfoot Wine. Tara is having a glass now available. Oh shoot, it jumped. Available in stores near you. I think that is a phenomenal idea. When I go to start making my own wine, I will make a Sasquatch wine. Oh, thank you, Derek. I love you, Derek. I've got an awesome idea now. That's so cool. White Rock Homestead Sasquatch wine. I love it. I love it. Yeah.
Oh. So it's funny because, like, honestly, there's situations ever since we bought the tractor where I'm like, hey, you've got to get on the tractor. Like, you run it, you do this. I know that there's a lot of things that are on the tractor that she's just not gonna do. And so that's the stuff that I'll take care of. But it is so funny because, like, I don't know, I've been running tractors for a long time. And so, using the clutch and being able to pull it in and out, and her and Jake both know how to drive a manual transmission vehicle and tractors, but they have the hardest time with the clutch, and it's an easy clutch. Like, I'm
getting better,
but they'll get, so it is funny to watch it because then she'll do something like drop the bucket a little too fast, and I'll look at her and I'm just smiling, laughing because her eyes are this big.
No, he's not. No, he's not. He's not smiling, laughing. He's like, and yeah, no. I'm learning, but it's not that I can't do it. I've owned a tractor before. I had my dad's Bobcat for 2 years. I've driven fork truck, putting humongous crates like all the way extended up. So like I can do it, but it's his tractor, and I've pretty much just kind of taken a step back because we're a team and we're a partnership. And when he's on the tractor, I can be doing something else. But when we work together, of course, I'm going to run the tractor. But I haven't had the time on the tractor that he has had. And just like any tractor, any big piece of machinery, they all have their little quirks and their queries. So and by the time we were done milling today, man, I was just sliding those logs right on in. And
I make sure to put it in a lower gear because
I don't like it to jerk. That's when I get scared, is when it leaps.
And they finding that finesse point with anything that has a clutch. But yeah, so to keep it that way, even if she pops the clutch out, it's only in second gear.
That, and I don't want to take my husband out with a log. At least not today.
Mr. Miss Walter Job Jr.
Oh, sorry. Yes.
Stand up.
Oh, okay. There we go. See? Can you see it okay?
Yeah. And then the back says,
ooh.
Get the.
Is that it?
Yep. Awesome.
Yeah. Yay.
Oh, well, welcome in, Mama Ree. Hello from Ontario. They just found us last night.
Oh, yay. Hey, welcome. We're so glad you're here. We're so glad y'all are here, everybody. Because we are just, I feel like we're one big family. It's just so awesome to wake up in the morning and go through the comments, go through messages, and, instead of sitting on my phone scrolling through just stuff, I enjoy sitting down to the computer and listening to your comments and interacting with you guys. And to me, I get more joy out of that than scrolling through Facebook or whatever it may be. So,
Sammy and David having wine. And then there's one for you.
Can I ask what kind of grape you grow? Well, successfully or non-successfully yet? Because I haven't grown any yet. And I did a green grape and a purple grape. I'm not sure. What I really want is I want to grow some Niagara grape, because Niagara is my favorite wine. Like the epitome of my favorite wine is Niagara. So I would like to grow that. Unfortunately, it's not a grapevine that I can buy at like whatever.
Yeah.
So hello there, Bitty Boo Brown. How you doing, sweetheart? Yes. Do you got a cookbook out? No, I don't actually. I don't know if I'm good enough for that. Like, I just throw together stuff and I mean, I do videos on them, but
Yeah, we kind
maybe someday if we hit, I'll tell you what, if we hit 100,000 subscribers,
of.
then maybe I'll think about doing a cookbook. Uh, there's so many like resources out there for recipes. I just don't know if
Yeah, and I mean everybody always modifies that. Even if you find a recipe
Mhm.
online and then you modify it to what your taste or liking or whatever is. And that's how a lot of other channels that do a lot of cooking and stuff do make a cookbook. But honestly, we're just not. We don't have the time to do something like that right now.
maybe, I mean, never say never because life is fluid. Life is ever changing. Uh, we've never been a couple for normal, I guess, or sedentary, or so as we complete different things here on the homestead, we're going to jump into other things. And as the infrastructure grows and is completed for the main part, then yeah, we're definitely going to fill that time doing things that we love. And, once we get the shop up, not the YouTube studio, but the shop, we have all the tools for a wood shop, y'all, that we picked up at a off the marketplace in a situation that wasn't what we went there to buy, but he had it and he liked us, so he let us buy it all. Um, so we have huge intentions on doing woodworking, uh, not just building, but you know, fine wood pieces and
Yeah,
biscuit joinery and dovetails and yeah, all that stuff. But that's not a priority quite yet because we don't have the space and we're just not there yet. So as we grow and as we finish things here on the homestead, some of those littler things that we would love to do and as a hobby, those will start to come and evolve. And a cookbook might be one of them. I'm not sure. Yeah. Hey, Natasha, you're not late, sweetheart. You're always on time. Thank you, Dark Lord Minute, for sharing the link for that. Yeah, absolutely, Cindy. And that's, I feel like I just really have to find that sweet spot between the clutch and the brake to kind of hold it from lurching. Because I don't want to lurch with a 16-foot log dangling by my husband. Like, I don't want to do that. What will you use for sulfides? Are you talking wine? 'Cause I don't know anything about it yet. Then you guess I'm gonna learn, but I don't know what you're talking about. Hello there, road trips, life, and redux. Absolutely. Oh, see, look. And I did see, was it Paul that said that I wouldn't make any money selling the
oh
Sasquatch
yeah.
wine because I would drink it all? That's the point, Paul. Yeah, that's the point. Do you see that? No, I didn't. I need to get caught up on them because I think, well, yeah, that's one of our trips coming up for late June, early July is going down to C3 Mississippi. Absolutely. Derek, you guys are killing me. Um, oh, it's so I worried about that. So you're saying I can't get Niagara grapes to grow down in Arkansas? Is that what you're saying? Because that would be just not good. I'm still gonna make wine out of any berry I grow. But if I could get Niagara grapes, Niagara is my favorite wine for sure. Absolutely. And of course, drinking it out of my nice little Sasquatch mug here. Woohoo. That was from Jesse and Lisa.
Hmm.
Lazy days ahead. Absolutely. Please keep the. Oh yeah, saw that one.
Yeah, I was trying
So,
to look
um,
because.
so Piggy Piddles, he says I ought to go ahead and do a cookbook. Aylin has done two now. Talk to her and she can tell you what to use and all that. I might have to do that. Uh, I I guess I'm just a cook. I didn't go to culinary school, although the first college I went to was the Art Institute of Atlanta, and we did have a culinary school. I loved eating their stuff because, of course, everyone had to eat whatever they cooked, and so there was always food on campus. But I'm not educated in that. I mean, I'm
Well, but
skillful
I
in
think
the
that that's the
kitchen.
attraction to it is like you don't have to be somebody that went to a school or got official training to make great food, and we all know that you make great food. Did you see this?
Vineyard,
I'm gonna get to it. I
okay.
put them up
Did
here
you
for
see
you to
my other
read, and
comment?
you
No, I did not. I
squirrel.
did not. I was having a squirrel moment. Put it back up or
I
yeah.
looked for it. I don't.
Might
I
have
was
to
thinking
restate
maybe
it
she made a
again.
comment on the video or something.
So she says, Vineyard Chick says, we have Niagara. We do cuttings all my day. Okay. I'm in the middle between sweet and dry. I don't like super sweet wines and I don't like dry wines. I'm kind of in the middle. But Cindy says Niagara's won't grow in my zone. It gets too hot. That could be a problem.
So glad that biopsy came back good, Biddy Boo.
Yes, and even though you've seen a lot of health issues in our community here lately, we've also seen a lot of blessings. I've gotten some great emails and great messages for people we've been praying for that have gotten amazing results from things. So we're gonna keep that in there. Oh, Benet, so Benet was messaging me the other day because she made the bread, she made the cookies, and she says they were the bomb. They were. They're like a different kind of chocolate chip cookie.
Right. See, Diana's got it figured out. Normal's boring.
It is boring. I've never been normal. I was like, oh, yeah.
There's muscadine.
Muscadine. Bob. Okay. I'll have to remember that one. When I was in high school, I was kind of that off kilter dresser. Like I sewed, and so I sewed a lot of my own stuff too. And I remember I sewed this plaid red and black skirt, just a short skirt, and I'd wear black tights and a black like turtleneck shirt. Benet probably remembers this, but there was this store in the mall called Baker's, and it was Baker's shoes. If y'all remember that back from like the 80s and 90s, and they were funky shoes. And I found these red velvet, the best I can call them are witch shoes because they had that the toe was blocked and they had like a thing on the top and they just looked like a witch shoe, like something you wear in a witch costume. And I rocked those out with that little plaid skirt that I sewed myself. And yeah, I was always that quirky little weirdo dresser, I guess. But yeah.
Wanda Henry.
Hi, Wanda. And I can't wait to start sewing again. I do miss that.
Oh, Lauren was talking about the whole copyright stuff, but
Squatch water is open. Will you check Sasquatch water? Because Squatch water, I don't know. That kind of rubs me the wrong way a little bit. If you get my drift, I think I'd rather add the Sasquatch before that instead of Squatch. Yeah. I might have to do that, Andale. I got to give all the credit to my mama. My mama was an amazing cook. The best I can describe the way that I cook is based on survival because my mama had to go through the depression and any person that's learned to cook from your family that's been through the depression, you learn those foods that go far, you learn those foods that you can afford.
Oh, homeschooled and cooking. Okay.
Oh, there we go. Yeah.
He said you were homeschooled, and I was like,
I am.
not
Yeah.
home, but in cooking.
And so I've just kind of always geared more towards that aspect of my cooking and baking is depression era foods. And I kind of thought I would do something fun because I have an addiction to cookbooks. Old cookbooks. Yeah, I only have a few of them out right now. But I thought, how fun would it be? And of course, I do it on the Coffee Chat channel, where I'll number all the books, and like 1 through 50, and then people can give me numbers, like book 13, page 335, and then I have to actually cook it from what I say, book 3, book 15.
I don't know. You're putting on a challenge all.
And so
This is
anyway,
what she had said.
yeah. Oh, thank you. That actually is sun. I don't wear rouge. I don't wear blush.
So we're down to 6 minutes.
Oh,
So,
we are. Wow.
so
Wow.
challenge accepted to get us.
Great. Awesome. That would be amazing. But yeah, I just thought it would be a really cool, fun challenge. So that
Mama V.
Hi, Mama V. How you doing, sweetheart? Yeah, I can number the cookbooks and then y'all can throw it out there, book 15, page 35 or whatever. And then I actually have to cook out of that. And I got to make whatever it is that's on that page. I think it would be fun.
I'm not writing no books. Look like a coloring page deal or something.
Can you imagine how many spell check words would have to go through?
Oh my, that spell
and
checker.
Grammar.
It would the computer would smoke because the
editor,
autocorrect and spell checker would be.
The editor would be a full-time job editing for my husband because you know there's that.
Thank you, David Moffat. Appreciate
thank you,
that.
David. Absolutely. Let me know how you guys are liking those new emojis. And I did not see whether a 3 o'clock or a 6 o'clock. Did we skip a few of those or whatever?
Oh, maybe that was the 6 and 3 thing earlier. Huh.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Now it's squirrel.
There was a lot of them.
Yeah. So we do plan on doing a members only live
stock sale.
Saturday.
Anything about that?
A green stock sale? No, I don't think so.
Look.
Squash water. I know. That's kind of where I was going with that. I love the direction, but I think we need to keep the Sasquatch in it instead of squash water. Because Sasquatch water.
And yes, we need to work on getting links shared out, guys.
Yeah. What links?
They were asking about links for like the channels that are in here. I just need to work on like getting with the moderators. And
yeah.
It's so hard, guys, when you're trying to moderate and watch what's going on. Like you have to pick something going in because I know we help moderate on a couple channels and like if you
I like Lauren's Sasquatch water is open, so is Bigfoot Quencher. Oh, I love it. I love it. Oh, y'all I can't wait. That's gonna be so cool. I'm gonna have to sell that. Can I sell that in my farm stand?
At least they
probably not.
Well, you can't sell wine in a farm stand.
Oh, darn it. Dang it. Yeah. So we have 3 minutes left, y'all. Where did the hour go? Wow. That's crazy. Well, we want to thank everybody for being here.
Kath. So the consensus was all 6 with just a few 3s. Okay.
Okay, awesome. Thank you so much.
Eva is saying awesome.
Okay,
see,
6
you guys rock. You can be more in charger than us.
Well, it's
we
hard
don't even know what we're doing here.
One of us has to watch the messages and one of us has to interact. And we try to interject both ways. I don't know. Maybe I need to write a book on. Well, clearly I can't.
Diana's gonna hook up Mama V.
Nice, awesome. See, that's the other thing too is I cook for a lot of people. Yes, for sure. Yeah, there's Cindy Brown a wrench. Absolutely. But we want to thank all y'all for being here.
4 minutes, 3 minutes. I don't know. Okay.
1 little, 2 little, 3. No.
Oh. There's Mike and Terry.
Hey there, Mike and Terry. So we are going to go live on Saturday, probably 6 p.m. for our for our members only live. So get your questions all written down because we really want this to be an interactive thing to where we're actually answering every question y'all have versus us just kind of like talking about our week or, talking about our day or whatever. But looking forward to that as well. And then if he gets his emoji done up, I'll be adding him to the emoji list as well as, what was that other thing? I was going to write it down.
You had it to, oh my gosh, I can't take her notes.
I was so excited. I forgot what it was and I didn't write it down. But yes, thank you guys for being here. We do appreciate all of y'all. We try to do 5 out of 7 days over on the Coffee Chat with the Chickens. So jump on over there, show us some love over there if you like that. If you don't like that kind of thing, stay here on the White Rock channel because we just do a lot of over on the Coffee Chat, but it's fun and we have a good time with it. But yes, so now we are part of the Homestead Hangout. Go ahead and visit Ginger, and I'm not sure who's going to be her guest this week, but over at Not for Nothing Homestead. And as you all heard, Dale and Nana are not going live tonight. So no cahoots for tonight. And then on Monday nights, we have Digging in the Word with 4 sisters, which is Christine, Lisa, Ginger, and myself. We are digging into the book of Ruth this time. We just finished Esther. And then Tuesday nights, and might go live for Project Fox TV. So we love you guys. Thank you so much. And
as you heard, they already
going all
started,
over the
and
place.
I had to click things out. So, all right, they're already started, guys.
We
So
love
get
you
over
guys.
there, Ginger, Joey, Not for Nothing. Throw them all the blue hearts. Tell them White Rock sent you. All right, we love you. Go on now. Get on over there. Go. Oh, okay, you're not listening. Go on now. Get on out of here. Yeah.